channel. I'm here with today's co-host, Sheila Renee, and tonight we're
Hello.
bringing to you a topic on spiritual warfare. No weapons shall prosper. Um, we have a lot of things to discuss, don't we, Sheila? As far as what's kind of
Yes,
going on in the world and where people are and where their heads are and where we probably should be navigating ourselves towards at this point, right?
right.
When we talked earlier, we were talking about a political mess as well, where people seem to be distracted with so much nonsense, and we know it's a puppet show, and people just the bad, the evil, the ugly, purposely doing this. I think, and we
Absolutely.
better remember that. So I'm going to let you go ahead and elaborate with your message on this as well, as to why do people do this? Why are they falling into this
Well,
trap of hate and
okay,
disillusion,
so
delusion?
okay, so when it comes to the political part of this, right? What's going on right now, and there is a lot going on. It took a long time. Like I even got sucked into that. And
Yep.
we are commanded, it's a command in the Bible that we pray for our leaders. That's number one. Number two, if you're a true follower of God, why are you making fun of Biden? Why are you supporting such hate
Guilty.
with Trump, okay, and Biden? When you get involved in all of that hate, you are risking your salvation. Do you understand that? Because we're to hate no one. You should be praying for them, not belittling them, not criticizing them. Pray for them. Um, your salvation should be most important. And there is a place for our leaders in the Bible. It says, pray for your leaders. But if you don't understand the mockery of all of this by now, and the in your face that your vote does not count, come on, people. In the true sense
Yep.
of the word, right? If
Puppet
Trump
show, and
was
they've done
okay,
this
it
purposely.
is a drama. It is a. This is the worst soap opera. Italian
Hello,
at that.
Blue.
This is the worst soap opera that I've ever seen in my life, and you can't get
Yep.
caught up in it if you are a true follower of God. You can't. Do you
And it's
understand
really
how many
easy
Christians got so angry, even with their own children, threw them out of their home, brother against brother, sister against sister, in a hateful way? I mean, look at all the riots and all the crazy stuff that went on, but it was in hate. And here's the truth of it, right? I live a real simple way anymore. In love. Whatever your intention is, do it in love. God knows the intention behind your action. And if it's not love, then don't do it. So all
Amen.
this political stuff that is fueled by hate, we can't get involved in that. We can pray for it, pray for them, but we can't ourselves get involved in that. This world is
And it's hard not
designed. It is so very hard. I really had to pull myself back. I'm going to tell you a couple of instances that brought me to a whole different way of thinking. Number one, okay, if God gives someone breath, okay, who are we to say otherwise? You're actually going against God. You know, one of the disciples who wrote the biggest part of the Bible did the worst to Christians in the beginning.
to. Yep.
Okay, and I lost a grandchild a long time ago. Not so long ago, the pain is very fresh to me. And I had to forgive. But for the 8 years, I was very angry, and I was angry at God. And had I died during those 8 years, I would have lost my soul.
Amen.
I
Yeah.
would have been in hell. The truth is, I would have been in hell. But what it come to be is, um, there was a snowstorm one day, and I um, almost slid up this the steps of the church I went to as a child in the car with my daughter in the car. And my daughter looks at me. Amanda says, "Mom, God's going to get you back one way or the other." And it pricked my heart.
Hmm.
It pricked my heart so deeply because my children grew up in a home that they were used to seeing their mom pray. They were used to seeing me pray at the foot of the bed before we ate our meals. I prayed about everything. I talked to them about God. They knew about Him. I lived it. I didn't just talk about it, I lived it. And all of a sudden, I didn't talk about God no more. See, because God says no a lot. Just so you know
Yeah.
that. But
And he
He
knows when to say
knows
no.
He knows what's ahead of us. So back in that time, right? I couldn't see it then, but I see it now. Back then, I was going through a divorce that I did not want. I prayed to God to save my marriage, and God said no. I prayed to God for my children all the time, and my daughter lost her son. And in front of my arms, in front of me, I lost my daughter that night, and I lost my grandson. Believe it or not, burying him was so much easier than watching my daughter trip over herself her whole life, because we're moms and we fix everything. And my cousin committed suicide, and he saved me, and I couldn't save him. But here's the truth of it. 8 years later, I find out the truth is that I hurt God because I blamed Him. I blamed Him. Who are we that we would carry the weight of that like we are something? No, God decides when we come and when we go. Some of our lives are longer than others, but their purpose is fulfilled on this earth. Sometimes He sees what we cannot see, like my marriage. Would I want my husband to go through this season of my life with me? No, I would not. When I look back on my life back then, I was blessed. It was a gift. He gave me such a beautiful gift for a season of my life, because this season was coming, but I
That's
couldn't
right.
see that then. So I thank Him, and I'm grateful every day that I had that. But would I want my husband to have walked this part of this journey with me? No, no. So, we have to understand that we try to put God in a box, and we try to mold Him into what we want Him to be.
And we
But
cherry pick
that's,
the verses too, don't we?
yes, we do. We
Hmm.
have to understand that He is a loving Father, but He's a stern Father. And
And he knows
we
what
have
we need.
failed. Well, we have failed in so many ways of how we approach Him. We don't approach Him with fear and trembling. We don't fear Him anymore because we mold Him into what we want Him to be.
Right?
No, He's the potter and we're the clay. We forget our place. So, I don't know. I really went off stream with this one. But, you know, how do I want to say? I could be angry and I could be bitter, or you can take your pain and purpose your pain. Nothing is wasted. And
Right.
I see so many people turn bitter and angry, like with the politics and with things that happen in their life. But if you turn that pain around and use it to help other people, I know it doesn't seem fair. It doesn't
No,
seem fair
life
that
is
some of us
not
seem to,
promised to be fair.
but we are made to go through this. Others that could not survive it. We're to be the hope
Yes,
to get them
ma'am.
out of it. We're to
Amen.
be the
So I
hands.
said we were born for this. We were born for a time such as this. That's right.
And
Well,
I don't think
you
like
wanna
I'm some kind
remember
of hero.
remember that I pulled it up also, but Psalms 34:18, the Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves the crushed in spirit. Um, and so many others. I mean, obviously we got First Peter 5:10, and after you have suffered a little while, the God of all grace, who has called you into his eternal glory in Christ, will himself restore, confirm, and strengthen and establish you. But there's so much scripture from the suffering,
Absolutely.
but
But
there's
Mike from around, so I'm going through some certain things personal. I don't want to really touch into them too much. Really, I don't, because I don't know how far this is going to go. But so as a child, I was molested. And my daughter was molested. And I walked her all the way through court proceedings, everything like you should do as a mother. As
right.
now, here's the thing about that. So Mike from around the world, I listen to him a lot because he's the
Yeah,
closest thing that relates to what we go through, right?
I
And
listen
Mike
to him
says, so
every
how many?
single day as I'm going to bed. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, me and her, yes, we do. We talk about it a
He's
lot.
amazing.
So,
I
and it's always
admire him
seems to
too.
be that what we need to hear in that day is what he talks about at some point.
Yep.
So Mike says, how many of you have been molested? And
I like that one.
on the podcast he says, I'm listening intently, and he says, so you know that evil spirit, you recognize it in other people, that pain, and you would not bear for someone else to go through it. You will push, do whatever, you'll move a mountain to save them.
Exactly.
And so the pain is purposed. And I'm just, I see so many people wasting pain that they could help so many and give them hope. Other people that aren't
That's why I
strong
think we
enough to get
experience
through
things
it.
we do, right?
Exactly. I love my mother to death, and my mother was exactly what I needed to get through this time. I'm not saying that my mother was, whatever, but she was the mother. You are not, there is no mistake. The mother and the father that you have, you were not a mistake. God knew you before
God
he
doesn't
formed
make
you.
mistakes.
He knew you before he formed you. You were exactly born into the family that you were born into for a reason, for a purpose. You are where you are to be. And I know that it's hard sometimes for some people. And I know some things that they go through is terrible. But just know that Father, your Father, He loves you, and you're where you're to be. This was only a temporary place. They cannot touch your soul. They can only hurt your flesh, but your soul. See, this is a blink of an eye, and we're never
Yep,
coming
you and
back.
I had that talk so many times. We're just walking in between places right now, but I'll tell you what, you're right. He
But we're
loves
going to
us.
be born into eternity. You're going
There
to
is
meet your
absolutely,
true Father that loves you. You're going to
yes.
go home someday, but you got to keep your love, your spirit inside of you. You got to keep that intact. You
Keep the
cannot
light
lose that here.
shining.
Yeah, you absolutely. And my simplest thing that I do, how I live my life, is the intent behind my actions. Is it for love, or is it for selfishness of gain of
Self-centered
myself?
reasons. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Now I'm going to be
It's
honest.
funny.
It's
We need
not
to all put
easy.
ourselves there.
It's not easy. There's a spirit of darkness that is covering this earth. And you don't believe me? Go to Walmart. Just stand there for a minute and watch the people.
I mean,
That's all
I mean,
I'm telling you. Just go to
I just,
Walmart and just stand there. You'll see
I just gotta
exactly what
say
I'm talking.
real nicely that you don't need a ticket for the zoo. Just go to
No, no, you
Walmart.
don't.
I mean, that's such a love
No,
you. I do.
I hear you.
But I mean, honestly, I have to pray for these people. It's just so easy to fall into the
Yes.
trap of being like them too.
So
When
I
they're
just
angry,
said
it
to,
rubs off.
yep. So I said to a friend of mine just a few days ago, I said, Terry, we really got to guard ourselves because there's a spirit of darkness coming upon the earth. And the people are changing, right?
Hmm.
Do you know, after I said that a few days ago, me and my friend of 30 years got into a verbal argument yesterday. There was so much anger inside of me, and it
Hmm. It's
saddened
easy.
me how we
That was me last
spoke.
week. Sheila. Yes.
And as I drove away, she said, "I love you," mm, and I stopped the car, but I still kept going. Do you know today, we just embraced ourselves and we just hugged each other because I saw her today, and she goes, "You don't have to keep apologizing." She goes, "We've never done that in 30 years of friendship. Never have we ever spoke to each other like that. But there
He
is a time
works hard
coming."
right now too. He's working overtime, without doubt.
He is, and I even have to guard. You got to bridle your tongue. This is like a spirit of
Yes.
offense. That's what they call it. A spirit of offense right now is upon this earth, and if you don't see that, I don't know what to tell you. It's really a terrible time.
It's in our faces.
So,
Yeah.
mm-hmm, yep, and it doesn't take much. It doesn't. You were telling me about your road rage, and
Oh,
that's not
girl.
you.
Yeah, I was saying, don't feel bad because I'm just driving down the road today, just trying to get to my daughter's play. And people like they forcibly made me miss my exit. They would not let me. I started a mile
Mm-hmm.
before the exit. They refused to let me get over just to exit. And it's just such it's like why? So of course I'm
Mm-hmm.
laughing. I'm like, what the crap is wrong with you people? I mean, I was
Right,
angry,
right.
so angry. A
And
few
you're
choice
probably
words.
and you're giving the PG version of it, I'm sure.
Oh, that's what I just said. I mean, I said a few choice words, but the point is, like, it
But you're
can
not
rub off
normally
my
like
back end
that.
because I just wanted to go see my daughter in a play, and for a mile with your blinker on, just trying to get over,
Yeah.
and people are so mean they won't let you. I mean, I was like, "What? Why? It's not gonna
No, I
make.
know.
They're not even exiting, right?" So, but yeah, I was mad at myself though, and I
Exactly,
gotta give
exactly.
myself a check twice and say, Lisa, you're only being exactly like them if
Mhm.
you yell these things back. And of course I'm feeling those that from the depths of my heart. I was feeling that. I was just so mad and hurt, and I just want to go see my daughter. My blinkers on
Right.
for over a mile. You don't, by law you only blink like 100 feet before you exit. They are not going to let you into that exit
It's
lane.
a
They
it's a
would not.
crazy it's a crazy time.
And I deal with it
I
every day, but
know.
today, after this last week, really just got the best of me. After what something I went through with my family, and
Listen,
again, like you, I won't go into
yeah.
that, but it's
Well,
hard.
and the family is hard. The family situations are very hard, and the spirit
Yeah,
of offense is very close to home there.
it's
I
hurtful.
fell
It's bad.
short myself. If I'm honest today, like I haven't seen my daughter for months. My one daughter, she went out to Minnesota and she went gallivanting around all over the place, and I'm happy for her, but I miss her. So she had me thinking that she was coming to see me the other day, and I make this big dinner because I'm all excited. Not that she said she was coming, but she made it seem like she would, or at least I
My mother,
took it that way, or I had hoped it that way, right? But
I
the
look so forward
disappointment
to
in
seeing my
me,
children. Yeah,
well, I don't care who you are. If you're a good parent and a good mom or a dad, you want to see your kids. It's like Christmas when you see them. So
literally.
I get all
Like I just drove
excited, right?
2 hours. each way to go
Hmm.
be there.
So I get all excited, and then she doesn't come. And then I took offense to that. Now, see, now the shame on me.
Well,
And I'll
I
be
would say
honest, when
too, it hurts. I
well,
don't give it the
because
same thought you give them.
I've waited and I've waited and I've waited and I've waited, but it doesn't matter. I mean, I need to learn not to take it so offensively.
Yeah,
And
it's hard, and they're
long
young.
story, it's so hard because you want to be such a part of their lives. But anyway, long
Hmm.
story short, I go and I go because the worst thing you can do to someone is give them hope and then take it away. Okay,
Yeah, God.
I'm like an old woman.
Yes,
Like
I
that's
totally.
the worst thing that you can. That's
It's like
the
taking a
worst.
toy
So
from a
what do I
baby.
do?
Don't do that.
So what do I do? I block her. So I'm like, you're not going to do this to me no more. I block her. So she calls me off a random number today. I can't believe I'm sharing this story because it looks like shame on me. So she
Honestly,
calls
this
me
is
off
how
a
we heal. We have to talk about things. I mean, we're human,
so
and
she
that's
she
healing.
calls me off a random number, and she goes, "You blocked me." And I said, "Well,
No.
you hurt me." And she goes, "Mom, really?" And I'm like, "No, you really hurt me.
Yeah,
Like
no, for
I
real.
really thought I thought you were coming, right?" And she goes, "But you hurt me, and this is why I don't talk to you." And then I realized, like, oh,
Girl, I
sass,
feel I
yes.
just went. I'm laughing because I just went through that. So
And you know
literally,
that damn block button gets me in trouble all the
my
time.
daughter not only blocked me, though my daughter blocked me is the other way. Then had her sister buy her another phone so she don't have to deal with me. I'm like,
This is
what?
terrible.
What's
I just
going
like,
on? I paid for
I'll tell
your
you,
apartment for college and everything. Are you
I'm
serious right
telling
now?
you, there is no damn manual how to deal with adult children
You know, and
in
these
the
kids have
hour
grown
that we're
up in a
living.
different. Yeah,
Well,
it's
in
hard
the
for them
hour
though. I
that we're
know.
living, it's in the hour that we're living. I just don't even know if there's a manual for the damn thing,
No,
except for our
there's
Bibles.
not. Like I said, they've
Except
grown
for
up in
our
a time
Bibles.
that's hard for them as well, and I
And
had to
me and
remind
you have,
myself.
well, me and you both said, I talked to you about it one time before. I've read the Bible. I read the Bible in my early 20s. And I'm public about this. I'm very public about it. And I don't know what I thought when I got to Revelation. My kids were just toddlers at my feet at that time.
I've always
I know
preached
that
revelation at my
Revelations,
children.
well, Revelation scared me.
It does most,
Um,
and it never scared me. I don't know why.
well, it scared me. And
Yeah.
with rightfully so, you should be.
Well, I mean,
Um,
I just want to go
but
home
listen,
though, so that's
but
was where I was going with that.
what I'm trying to say is, I don't know what I thought when I read the part where it says, "Your children will offer you up to death." My children were just
Well, you know, I got
little
that
at my
right up
feet.
right here because that's happened
But
to me
me and
already.
you, but you and I have, I
Hmm.
understand that. But you and I
Yeah,
have both talked
they
about
do.
that. And I said, my children don't have to offer me up to death. I will
I
walk myself up
volunteer.
there.
I volunteer.
I walk myself right up there. Um, I know that this is a hard time for everyone because we want to save our children. But I've also come to the conclusion and the knowing that each person's salvation is their own, including my
Yep.
children's. And um, and that takes a lot of weight off of me because um, I'm not responsible for that. We all have a Jesus moment, and
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you, sometimes seeing, okay, and I see, and a lot of people that may watch this already know that. Some people may believe me, maybe you don't. It doesn't matter to me anymore. That's to each accord. I can't make you believe. But eight
Yep.
years ago or so, um, eight seems to be the number for me. 8 years I didn't want to talk to God. And about 8 years ago, I started to see. Um,
Yep.
and it
Yeah.
wasn't. It seems to be the going number. But
Yeah, I mean, it was well, it's a little over 8 now, but yeah, it's weird because I remember thinking like, what is the magical no? Well, actually, mine was like 15 for a while because I was married 15 years, 10 years of bliss, But I mean, then it changed from the spiritual awakening moment, going back to that. Isn't it crazy how you immediately start seeing the world in its
oh, listen, and
truth?
it's not no like gradual. Oh, let's test out the
No,
water
it's
kind of
like
thing.
face
Oh
planted,
hell
like
no!
you
Let
just
me
had
tell
a head-on
you,
collision.
it is frightening. And
It's so
I'm not
frightening.
listen.
So
Listen, I remember driving like 100 miles an hour, running in my room, crawling under the covers, locking my doors, wearing my windows. What the hell am I thinking? There's, there's stuff
girl,
can come right through your world don't mean
touche,
shit.
touche. Let me tell you.
But I thought it could. I thought it could. Okay.
Like I walked
And
outside, and even outside wasn't the same. Everything had
no,
changed, right?
everything had changed. Everything. But listen, here's the
Bizarrely
truth.
crazy outside.
Okay,
Like,
but here's the real truth is, and it's always been around you.
oh yeah, it's just that the
It
veil
has
has lifted.
always been there. Okay, but
Yep, and the veil lifted for
Jesus,
us.
at one time, Jesus said, let those with eyes to see, and those with ears to hear.
And
He
I
didn't
couldn't have
ask
been
you
born a
people.
deaf mute, which
He
sucks. Honestly.
it was not a question. Like, do
No,
you want to see? Do you want to hear? No, that's not what he
no,
said.
he
It was a
bestowed that
command.
upon those he chose.
It was a command. And many
Yep,
will be called, but few will be chosen. And what that means is many of us don't make it.
the narrow
Many of
doorway.
us,
Very few will enter.
it's not that. It's not that. It's the, listen, this is intense. And I don't mean maybe. So when somebody's coming to you and they're telling you they're seeing on the other side, you just better pray for them. You better
Sheila and I
pray
both
for
see on the
them
other
and help them.
side. Sheila and I
Yes.
see everything on the other side. Just to put it
And
out
let me,
there, because I don't always say that, but you guys could tell by my videos. She is my other go-to girl here. She's like, we see what's beyond the veil, and it's
let me
it's
tell
it's
you, and
frightening. And
there's a reason that there was a veil. But just
yeah,
understand this. We don't know. Okay, in the
hi
Bible,
Jill.
only angels, only the creatures or angels, whatever, that are described only 3 times in the Bible.
The
And
Raphaim
let
or
me
the
tell
fallen
you,
ones.
they're not pretty. The ones that fly
Oh no,
around,
they're not the what you see in
no.
pictures by any means.
No, they're not like these angelic beings
You're
that
gonna
can
run
fly.
real
No.
fast and beat some
Look,
feet. Let me
this
tell you.
thing has eyes that go all the way around his head and all this. Okay, wow. Okay.
And gigantic,
But
and it could be everywhere
yes,
always.
but we don't know what is beautiful to God.
Exactly.
So, what you are afraid of because you look out there and see it actually may be good. We don't know.
That is so
You
true.
have to use your, you have to use your
Discernment,
discernment.
discernment
And
every day.
discernment comes from in the Holy Spirit, and it comes from in here. That's the
That's what
gift
I've
that
had
God.
to teach
The,
myself as well, because it was frightening, but you can feel right here if it's good or bad.
yes. Now
You just know. It might be ugly as can be, but it's good.
I'm going to be
So,
honest. All this seeing can lead to a lot of questions.
oh,
But
it doesn't.
sometimes you got to
It does
simplify.
lead to.
But sometimes you have to simplify it. Listen,
Yeah,
I had a
we can't.
faith. Blessed are those that believe and don't see. I had that kind of faith. It was a blind faith. I believed, and I didn't even need to see. Now I know there's a
Amen,
difference.
sister. I mean, I never asked.
Now I
I actually
know.
didn't think this would. Could never have imagined this is how it would be. Like there was
Now,
no
can I
instruction
tell
manual that came with
you?
this. Like not like
Can I
that.
tell you that I've seen the face of God?
I just
No, I
described that
can't tell
last
you I've
week.
seen the
Yeah,
face of God. I cannot tell you that. Can't tell you your lucky
just said
numbers.
that last week.
Can't
Yeah, it was
can't
bizarre.
tell
It
you
was
the exact date that Jesus is coming. There is I'm not the oracle.
nope.
All I am is just a woman that sees and hears, and I'm going to tell you
Gave us all the signs
that
to look for, though.
there is a peace that Jesus will give you. Doesn't mean that I don't feel pain. I'm going to tell you. For every truth I tell, I pay a pound of flesh. It's just the way
Yep,
it is.
we
But I
definitely
choose to
do.
go forward. I choose to go forward.
Well, just getting on
I go.
podcasts is a treacherous thing. We get attacked right away.
Yeah,
So
we
I'm proud
already
of you,
got
by
it
the
before
way.
that. Well, yes. Well, I got it before we got it. We were dealing with that right before I got on here.
That's
Listen,
what I was.
you're
Yeah,
gonna
it's like that,
you
like
hear a
clockwork.
lot. You hear a lot about aliens nowadays. Shame on them. They owe people so many apologies. But people, they're
So,
not aliens.
so
They're
many.
demons.
Yep.
They're demons. They've always been here.
Hey, we have
This
Joe
is you
Cummings here
listen.
also with us, by the way, Sheila. I was just gonna let you know. We have Joe joining us. Actually, it's showing like 23 people viewing. If you guys are here, just say hi real quick. Joe, that invite still stands. If you want to come join Sheila and I, you still have the link. I'm willing to bet. All you gotta do is click it. Um, who
So,
else do we
the
got?
demons, everybody's like the UFO people,
Sharon.
this is going on. They go on the TV now, on the news, and they talk about it. Isn't it funny at the time that they're talking? Okay, now they're admitting that this is true, but they're just
Yeah.
conditioning you to accept this. But people, come on now. You really think we're smart enough to
No.
build the nuclear power plants? Seriously, come on,
The
start to
technology has been around for
really think.
ages.
It's always been here.
Always,
It
all the
comes,
technology is that
these are the
came from the
watchers.
fallen ones. Hello, Sharon.
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't mean to
and
hide that.
they're
No, no,
very
no, no.
smart. They're smarter than we are.
So
Listen,
much.
they can, yeah, if they could deceive, uh, Adam and Eve. I mean, come on.
I
And
mean,
we're at a
it's a
time
no
like this is
brainer.
crucial. This is really a crucial time for everyone. I did not believe in UFOs. I did
Right?
not believe it. I
They're
loved ET though when I
unidentified
was a kid.
flying objects. All right, they're fallen though.
Let me tell you, when you really don't believe in that stuff and you deal with it, that'll really, that'll,
Yes,
I just had an
I'm telling
issue.
you
Did you saw
what.
that? Did you see that? I just had an issue. Did you see my face? Yeah.
Um,
So,
no, I was reading the comments.
yeah,
Sorry.
no, I'm sorry about that, but I just had, yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
she
it,
basically saw something because they're all around us and they try constantly. And I know you guys know that. I know Sharon knows. I know Joe knows. You got and please, if you would share your experiences as well. And again, Joe or Sharon, if you guys want a link to click on and join us, the more
so
the merrier.
I don't know what people think of what the spiritual world is. I really had a rude awakening and had to unlearn everything. So first of all, it's really hard to take it seriously when it's like a cartoon and Gumby kind of mixed thing.
Hmm.
They're
Yeah.
like my
Let's say like a praying
videos
mantis. It's like a
literally.
cartoon praying mantis on crack. So
Yeah, like listen, like my videos. Okay, now just wait. Okay, so there's a lot going on around me. I've been dealing personally with my grandson,
okay.
and I don't want to go into a lot of it. Um, but don't think that they don't inhabit children, and don't think that they don't inhabit. If you lose your footing with God, if you leave yourself empty, you could lose yourself. And I just went through a deliverance. And when you do a deliverance, understand that you make yourself also a target. And so I have a lot of
Or
crap
speaking
going
at
on
like we
around me.
are makes yourself a target too.
Eh,
Yeah.
Well, yes, exactly, and not for nothing. My
Yeah.
my son's girlfriend says to me tonight, they're taking a trip out west, and then I said, well, I ain't going out there because they wanted to go up in heights, and I don't do heights. And then she said, well, maybe you want to go with me. I'm going to Salem. Oh, heck no. I'm not going to Salem. No, I'm not
Guess
going.
you're not going skydiving with me either.
No, no, I don't do heights, and I don't go where there's this stuff is all around you, and it's going to get worse. I hate to
Yep.
say it, people, but I see it more frequently now. It's
Yes,
more
ma'am.
real. Like, actually, it's not just seeing. Okay, like I can feel them. I can
Oh yeah, there's
literally
so. And
feel
Connie also
them.
is one of them.
Um, I've been taken. They like to leave little bits of evidence behind for me. Um, and at first, I have been violated in every way and fashion that you can be.
By
There's
these things.
nothing.
Yes.
Yeah, there's just nothing that's been.
So
There's
many of
no.
us. Yes.
You are not going to run and hide. So you find your authority and stand and face them. I'm not saying that it's always easy, but I can promise you that if you believe in
That's why you
Jesus
call me.
Christ of
Remember, we get
Nazareth,
through it for you.
let me tell you, He comes. It
Hmm.
changes everything. I am not, listen, all we are is the front line people. We're the front line to help those that come behind us. That's all we are. There's nothing special about us. There is no heroic thing here. I'm as humble as I can be. There's
That's right.
nothing to brag about. If you would
That's
brag
right.
about this, there's something wrong with you. But at the same time, if God came to me today and said, Sheila, tell me someone that I will take this from you, but you tell me who to give it to. Not
Nope.
even
We
the
can't do
person
that.
that
That's
did the
right.
worst to me could I give this to. I
No,
pray
I'd
for
take mine and
everyone.
everyone's. Yes.
I did no one should see what we see, but sadly, all are going to see. And how surprised.
Are they gonna be?
Mm,
I'm
even
telling you,
though
that's
I've
what that
had,
kills me. It's like they're gonna find out the hard way, and it's just I'm sad and worried for
yeah, but
them.
I'm not looking for it forward to like, I told you so. It's not like I'm tap dancing up here. I'm
Yeah, like we're trying to
sorrowful.
help.
I'm
Yes.
sorrowful for them because He said, prepare your hearts for what's to come.
That's
In
right.
8 years, I I have hard days too, people. Some days are hard, but Jesus is always merciful, and I always seem to get through them days.
That's right. And that's because
And
of him.
He
That's right.
says, keep, what's He say? Keep your peace, and above all, stand. If you can't stand, then do it on your knees inside of yourself. You stand anyway.
Amen. I feel like get on my
You
knees
do
every
it.
day to pray for it.
There's times that I am bruised and battered. This is not easy, and but what helps me is the Bible. Because when this first started, I thought, well, they're going to believe me. I'm not a liar. Why would I lie? I'm not a liar. They wouldn't think I was
That's
a
what I
liar
tried to
if I
tell
tell
you
my
too
family,
when you would call me.
right?
I'm like, they'll learn.
And I would be so frustrated and I would be so hurt. But the Bible says they will there will be mockers in those days. They're not going to believe you. I don't care if you put it right in the face. So here's one for you. So Trump got shot. I don't care. Here's a funny story. My daughter calls me up,
Puppet
and
show
my daughter
story.
Amanda, and she says, Mom, I know you don't watch TV, because I don't. I don't watch TV. She says, Mom, she goes, I know you don't watch TV, but Trump got shot today in the air. I said, okay, well,
My dad's
when
diehard.
Jesus comes back, you call me and let me know.
There you go. That's exactly right.
That's
That is
what I said.
exactly right.
And and she goes, "Oh, mom, okay." But here's the thing:
That's
the
right,
day that
though.
Trump got shot was only a distraction, people, because a
Oh, I guarantee you,
huge
your heads are turned.
prophecy,
Something's going on. So,
the prophecy was
oh,
fulfilled
sorry. Hold on a
that
second. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Damascus would be turned to rubble. Okay, that was a prophecy. And
Uh-huh.
Damascus it was bombed that day,
Yep.
but you don't hear about that on the news.
But they don't tell you that.
No, the prophecies are being fulfilled left and right. You know, people are
Yep.
arguing over this. What happened with the Olympics and the transvestites? Listen, I don't care what your gender is. I would
I
hope
care
that
that
you're
they're
not
mocking the
confused. But
Lord's
I'm gonna love
Supper.
you. I'm gonna love you anyway. I'm gonna love you no matter what, because that's what God
Not
said to
gonna
do.
love Satan though,
What
and
He's
the
gonna,
mockery.
my judgment. I have to be judged on my own. I'm not gonna judge you.
I
Okay?
think,
He didn't
Sheila,
write
you
our
may not have
sin.
known, but the Olympics, they were mocking the Lord's Supper.
Oh, I know. So
Yeah.
but some people are now saying, well, that was the some painting of the gods. I don't care. You had a bunch of.
You know,
Can I
paint
just
my
speak
God like that.
freely? You had a bunch of grown ass men up there dressed up like women.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, mocking. This is you're making a mockery. Period. Okay,
Yep.
our children watch this stuff. They're confused enough about their genders because of what you people do.
Yep. I
Okay,
can vouch for that one.
and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not against
Oh no,
you
truth
if
is
you're
truth. That's the way
gay.
it needs to be.
I'm not against you, but listen, here we go again, making God comfortable for us, and we can't
Yep.
do that. What I have to do is I don't love your sin. I love you. I'm not judging you because I'm going to get judged plenty. Trust me. Okay,
We are
I've done
all
enough
going to
sin.
be.
Right. I'm going to love you. But this stuff up in our face all the time, the pale rider on the horse, did you see that?
Yep, I already got that. That's
These,
going to be the screen cover of this video, actually, that I've already designed. There's
yeah,
an
it's
interdimensional being
disgusting.
right there.
Yeah, it's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. I'm sorry, I
Yep.
had to keep drinking tea because I start coughing terrible. So,
No, I heard that one. Oops, nope, nope, nope. Don't do that, Lise. Sorry, I'm trying to get this. We were talking about how very real the other side of the veil is, and in the meantime, we kind of went forward even further than. But in the meantime, I was trying to pull this up to show that veil is
well,
a very real thing.
we
So hold
have
on a
so
second.
much to say. And sometimes I'm all over the place because,
How
well,
could we not be?
if you didn't notice, well, I get distracted because, and I
Oh,
could show
it's
you.
Morgie. It's Morgie, spiritual warfare, UFO,
I
Bigfoot,
could show
Loch
you a
Ness
lot of
monster,
things
God's
like,
Jesus is coming
yes.
brain is what that is. So, but I
Well,
was
and he is
playing. We were talking
coming.
about the spiritual veil and how very real it is when it's lifted in the things that you see,
Well,
in
so
which
I
things.
call you up, right? I call you
Yeah,
up. Why am I looking at your cat?
I was playing when that's what I was saying. I've been trying to play this video on how very real the other side of the veil is. That was my dog. They're
Oh,
both
okay.
dead now. Both of my baby dogs I love so much.
So
Last one died
how about
October.
this one? So I called you up the other day, right? And what did I say to you about the gold UFO thing that was following me, right?
Oh, the gold orb. We had it at the
And
same
Lisa
time.
says, yes, you should have the pictures. So I'm
I
here
sent
in
it. Sent you mine at
Pennsylvania.
the same time.
Yes, I'm here in
Yeah.
Pennsylvania. I'm like, look at this following
See
me,
this?
right? And she goes, "You
Mm-hmm.
got to be kidding me!" And she
I
sends,
sent her a video.
see how her video right now it turned cartoonish like. It's like
This is a house. This is this weird squared off cloud that lightens up, shoots this thing down, and it walks straight through a brick wall and out to the what there it goes straight out and just keeps walking.
Yep.
Came from that lightning
But
bolt.
they keep teaching these children that orbs are okay. They're not okay, people.
No.
Anything
This
that's
actually
walking
started
on
out
this
as an
earth.
orb.
Yep. Yep. And I deal with this shit all the time. I'm so tired of it. And our lightning isn't our
It's
lightning anymore.
every
Actually, what
day.
comes through there is very disgusting.
This is terrifying. This was one of my very first, most like very real experiences
So
that just left me
can you
dumbstruck.
pull up our my UFO and
Um,
then you show them
I'm gonna have
yours?
to email it to myself. I guess I can pull both of those up.
So this was pretty wild. What? Listen, I don't know how this works. She's my sister from another mother, I swear. But whatever I go through here,
From my father, come on.
I call her up on the phone, right, and she can finish what's going on in my life. So I call her up and I'm like, "You." The last one I dealt with was a green color, but that's for another time. But this one here,
I'm trying to pull them up right
pretty.
now and email them.
This was
Okay.
pretty wild. What I was, and then she's the same. Unbelievable. It was
Yeah.
unbelievable. It was the
That's
same ship, and she lives in Texas. I live in Pennsylvania.
there's a lot of
Crazy.
people. Excuse me. There's a lot of people that see this stuff, but her and I are like we got double whammies or something. So, excuse me. So it's not letting me email it. Imagine that. Just like last week, I tried to email it,
Imagine,
but
imagine.
this is God, this just really stinks. There's got to be a way to do this. Just
You
got to
wouldn't
be a
believe
way.
how many times I tried to post stuff and they're unable to post at this time.
It's just
Um,
ridiculous. I'm gonna try to save it to a Dropbox real quick here. Excuse me, guys. I just got hit by
she's
the
a little bit more computer literate to get around it than I am. I can't help
only
it.
from my job. It just demands it, and trust me, it wasn't easy. It was the struggle's real, so real.
Yeah, it is
It's
so real.
unreal. It's so real. It's
You know,
unreal.
like she'll try to call me and it'll say my phone is disconnected. My phone wasn't disconnected. Or she'll
Yep.
say, I've been
Well,
calling
every time,
you,
or it just goes
or
straight to busy, or
I
when you
try to
try to
call
get me.
you. And then once we do connect, all of a sudden all our messages just conveniently start coming back and forth. It's just disgusting.
It's just dumb. It's what it is.
It
It
is.
shouldn't be happening, but it is.
And it only makes me more stubborn to keep pushing through to get a hold of her. But there is a day coming.
That's
I'm
how that
sorry,
works.
people.
Yeah.
But AI is a part of this, and it's AI controls everything. And I'm telling you, the algorithms, they pick up on everything. And you know,
For
they know
sure.
who they know who is one that is a follower of Christ,
They work
or
overtime.
I'm sorry, you either work for your father up there or you work for your daddy, the devil. There is no in between. It's the way it is.
The
And
devil was a liar. Satan was a liar, and the father of lies. So
amen.
okay, I think I figured this out. I'm doing it
Okay.
a little bit
So
different
this is
here,
pretty
but
wild. This is pretty wild because I got some really good pictures. I was coming
I'm
home.
sending a bunch of. I'm putting mine in there as well, just to show them it was at the
So
same
yeah,
time.
so show them mine, and then because I call her and I'm like, look at this crap, and then she goes, "Oh, you got to be kidding me, Sheila." But understand, people, that.
And had the same thing in front of me. Okay, let's see. I've
But
got
in
to
that,
bear with me though.
they're demons. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Let's
I'm
see
gonna
what
put you up for a
happens.
second because I gotta swap screens, go to my email.
Okay.
So I'm gonna let you talk for a second.
Well,
It shouldn't take me but like a couple
not
of
that I'm
minutes here.
anything to look at, but go ahead.
Oh, Sheila,
This
you're
is,
beautiful.
but
Okay, I
I
think
love
I
you,
did this.
Lisa.
So, okay, that just took no time at all. So bear with me here. I'm gonna do the share screen
Awesome.
here. Take you down and I'll put you on the spot like that. All right, we're gonna go to my
That's okay.
inbox here. We're gonna do the share. I'm gonna enlarge it if I can here. So, can you guys see it though? Is that it's too big there, isn't
No,
it?
that's
Wait,
not really good. No. Nope.
that's about as big as that's gonna get,
So I'm
unfortunately.
gonna put
But
you touch
I
my
mean, I can
screen. I
see it
don't
on
want
the
to.
big screen here. But let me just pull the other one up now. So
Yeah,
one
pull the other
second.
pictures up.
All right, we're gonna go to the second one here. See if I can zoom in on it. Maybe that work. I tried to zoom the
Yep,
other one,
that's
but
the one. Yeah.
okay. So this is what Sheila had here. one of them,
Up
and
in the
then let
sky.
me go back to the other and see if I can go ahead and try to make that bigger again.
You're not going to believe this, but I have my laptop is plugged in and it's telling me now I have 5% remaining. So this
Yeah, so that
let's
means
see
they're
what
gonna
I
shut us
can.
down. So yeah, here's her other one here.
No, go ahead. Yeah, let me see what I can do here.
Okay,
Let
let
me
me
see
go
if I can
back,
keep
and then
charging
I'm
here.
gonna pull mine up. Now
Okay,
is this last one here.
it's
Okay,
charging.
downloaded. Sure, why not? Why the heck not? It's gonna always make it hard, but I think maybe we just did it. Let's see here. Mine wasn't an image though. Mine was actually a video.
Yours was a video,
Yeah, that's
but
what
that
it's
same dang
saying.
thing. It was. It,
Yeah,
this
yep, for
is
sure.
insane.
It is bizarre. Okay, here we go with the video. This is what I'm probably gonna have to mute it because I probably said a few choice words, so I better probably do that.
I think you did, if I'm not mistaken.
I hope so, because you know me, I'm sometimes like, what? Okay, maybe it did not download all the way. I don't think it did download all the way yet. Let me see if it downloaded. Kind of says it did, doesn't it? Hit play.
I don't have my
Okay,
glasses on to see what anything is saying
there
right
we
now.
go. Oops, my bad. Let's start it over. Oh, that's me down my road. Just got home, and then this thing right here,
It's not
and that's
showing
not
it.
me zooming in, by the way. That's just what it does.
It's not showing it.
And then it like distorted the whole video, and
I can't see it on my end.
it's not. Hold on, just
No, it's not
all
playing.
right. Let me try to make sure. 'Cause-
Does that say I live in
okay,
Hazelton,
hold on just a
PA?
second. Oh, mother truckers. Let
Who's
me see
saying I
here.
live in
Okay,
Hazelton?
no, we're gonna been wait.
Lisa, can you hear
Here we
me?
go. I guess I do. Yes. Just trying to share
So
this
who's saying
really
I live
quick.
in
Hold on.
Hazelton, Pennsylvania?
Oh, Joe Cummings lives in Hazleton. Wow, so he's not far from you.
No, he's not very
This
far
is
at
not.
all.
That's crazy. You
It's
guys
not
need
going to
to
let
meet
you
each
play.
other. Joe's a great guy. I wish I could meet him. Okay, so
He's
just bear
not
with me.
very far at all.
I still got some technical difficulties here, but I'm gonna get there. So just bear with me. I'm pulling it back up. I'm just gonna have to show it from another source here if I can get that to go
But anyway,
again.
that's the stuff that we go through. I mean, just
Mm-hmm.
insane.
Every
But
day,
now I
all
know
day. And okay,
they're
let me
just
see if I
demons,
can
people.
share it this way. Right. Download. I already did. Get up here. All right. I'm gonna pause this first, and then let me put this down. Low. All right. Because like this video seems like dimming and like you can't. It's like obvious that those are the ones that they just won't let you show,
Well,
no matter how
Satan
hard you try.
doesn't want you to
Let's
share.
see here. Share screen again.
No.
What's that? Okay, let's see.
I didn't say anything.
Why? Oh molly golly. This is oh wait, window. We'll do window. Let's see if we can do it. Oh, entire screen. Nah. Chrome tab. Going back, man. This is dumb stuff here. All right, I'm gonna try this again. You guys are gonna have to bear with me. I hope if it says it's sharing the screen, so it should actually show. Um,
I don't see anything.
yeah, I know, not yet. Just just bear with me here. So I'm gonna try to open with again here. I just had it up. It's just for some reason it's like document viewer. I guess we can do document viewer Google Drive, which I just tried, but view document, view PDF. Don't need the PDF. What is going on? Accept and download. Great. Okay, can't wait. Let's do this again sometime. Said nobody ever. Click to start. Okay, let me click to start this. What? I do not know. Okay, maybe it's working. Campbell, I've never ever had to do this before, by the way. And again, I'm an investigator. I take media and video footage all day long for my job, all night long for my job, and never have I had to do this to, share it on any level. So,
Well,
oh, now we're installing it. That's so cute. This is precious, really. And then if I do this, it's probably not going to show anything, right? I'm like watching the TV at the same time. So I'm looking at it on my screen. It's playing like with no problem, but super weird that it's not.
I'm
So
so
quick to
over it.
start. What is going? I mean, seriously, like this is how this works, man.
Yeah, it's a wonder
And
that
I
we even
literally am
bother.
watching it on my end right now. So I don't know what's
I'm
going on. And I'm
sorry.
going to start coughing again in a second. That's the other thing that hits us usually too. People like with Morgellons and awake or whatever. I don't know what it is, but start getting in coughing fits when you try to share truth. It's like
It's almost like you're being
super
choked
weird.
out. So I'm trying to read these comments and I can't see very good. I'm losing you. I
Hold
can't
on.
hear you.
Okay. I mean, I know what's going on, but to
We'll
explain
try
it to
it
everyone,
again. We'll
I
try it
probably
again.
don't.
Yeah, but it's okay.
I'm trying.
But either
Let's see if
way,
this.
this shit is up there. I mean, I'm not gonna. I'm a mom who
What's
loves
that?
her children, and I'm not gonna make myself look stupid or delusional, right? For
This
nothing.
is just
I
dumb,
my
is what
story
this
has never
is.
changed. But my story has never
Yeah,
changed
yeah.
in 8 years. It'll always remain the same. And if I take it back now, I'm just a liar. And
It's
I
sad how
guess I
that
would have
works,
to
isn't
answer
it?
for that. Yeah, but I can't take it back because someday I'm going to stand before my God. And I have to answer for what I've done and for what I've not
Yep.
done. And
I'm gonna
I'm
try
sorry,
one more
not
thing here.
even to change the way my children look at me. I'm not taking it back. My salvation's, I know this sounds terrible, but it's most important to me. Even
That doesn't sound
even above
terrible.
them.
Well,
Even above them. I'm sorry. I'm
well, I
sorry,
mean,
but I
the
can.
Lord God should come first with everything.
But
So
God said,
this
if
is
you're going
not
to
gonna let
follow
me. So I'm gonna
me,
show you through my phone.
it's not going to.
Sorry.
Well, yeah, well, God
Apparently not.
says in the Bible, Jesus says, if you're going to follow me, you have to hate your mother. You have to hate your father. It's actually in the Bible. You can look that up. And he did. I understand the commandments, but he's saying you can't choose anything above me. Nothing. And you
Nope.
have to be
It didn't say
willing
that.
to let. Yes, he did. And I love my kids, but I can't just for them to change the way that they may see me. I can't take it back. Not one thing I've
That's right.
said is a lie. And that's just the way it is. So if that makes it
No,
uncomfortable for me on this earth, so be it.
it's how the world
This
should
earth is
be
just
looking
temporary.
at it.
Well,
So
you know, I love them so much to tell the truth. And if they can believe that, well, we all had our Jesus moment, didn't we?
amen, sis. I mean, I mean, I mean, yeah, all the struggle's real, but Jesus is coming. All the words were written. It's discernment's real. It was we were born with it. I think some. I honestly, I really believe are walking around soulless, possibly.
Well, they
But
call them
hi,
empty
Connie. Connie's
vessels.
here too. So Connie
They're
has some
empty
great.
vessels.
Exactly. Connie also has some great content on her YouTube channel. Everyone, if Go and check that out. She's right there with Sheila and I. She sees a lot of this just bizarreness.
But
It's
anything
mind
that you
blowing.
see down here is a demon, people. I mean, it's
Yep.
not your grandmother. It's not your long lost uncle. It's a demon.
I can't get this to go away now.
Our
Sorry.
Father wouldn't be so cruel to make, like, I love my grandmother. I thank God every day that she can't see my struggles down here. He wouldn't do that to us. So when you see
Yep.
that little girl with that little red balloon running down the street, it's a demon.
Yep.
Just
I'm
saying.
telling you,
Just so you
don't
know.
believe in the stuff that. I mean, it's not all fun and games. Let's put it like that.
It's
For
not.
sure.
It's not. It's not. When I was at that deliverance, and I don't want to go too much into it, I actually saw a child talking in another language, and that was very disturbing to me.
I got
We
it.
have a responsibility.
Got it.
We have a responsibility to teach, to tell people about Jesus. That's what it was always about. We were to share the truth.
I
I'm
think
not
I
a
got. You just
starseed.
did this,
Oh, go. If you got it, let's do it now before it
right?
changes. Yes.
I think now here's a funny little story. Showing like I can show it now, but now I can't move it off of this home page for whatever reason to
Oh,
click on the
no.
button that I need to bring it up. In fact, I can't even see anything now in front of me. It's blocking it with this. This is the most bizarre thing. I swear to
You're
goodness. It's
he's a
not. It
funny
happens
little
all the
thing,
time.
isn't he?
But
I know.
what's that? So just bear with me. I'm
Satan,
gonna
he's
have
a
to make
funny little
this a
thing,
little
yeah.
smaller. I think. So let me see if I can do it like that. Move this over here. Yep. No, something hates me. Pretty sure it's Satan. Oh well.
It's been it
Let's
was a
just.
long day today, and Lisa asked me, well, she called me, and I said, hey, maybe we should do that podcast. And she's like, she grabbed me right away because she's been trying so long to get me
I
to
was
come back
gonna
on.
tell you that's what we need to do. Yeah.
I felt like that cane that gets you around the neck, and it was just pulling me. Like, okay,
Yep. Well,
you
something told me.
volunteered,
I'm like, I know
Sheila.
she's got something to say. I just knew it, and I'm like, and Sheila sees, like I said, she sees what I see. She sees what Connie sees. I know Sharon's seen some things. Joe, have you seen some crazy things too? I'm sure. Um, guys, I'm like sitting here making small talk. This thing has like my whole screen is. It's so weird. It's such a mess right now. I can't get back to the pod. I couldn't even
It's
end the
okay.
podcast right now if I wanted to. Let's put it like that. It's got me blocked out of the whole thing. This is the weirdest thing
Well, that's
ever.
okay. We'll just finish our
I
talk.
mean, I can't because I can't do anything. I can't even see.
But it's the truth. It's um, they cover up a lot of things um, with lies. So when they're telling you to look over here, you better be looking over here. And
Right.
that's what happened with Trump and getting shot in the ear, and then Damascus was turned to rubble, and that was a huge prophecy fulfilled. You don't have to believe me, people. Just dust off that Bible and don't believe me. But you
Yeah.
tell me, enough of the truth remains. It's a roadmap home. It's a roadmap home.
Oh, I
Oh,
did
there she
it.
got it.
Sorry.
Go.
Like,
If you
whoa,
can
there
go,
it is. I don't know
go.
what happened, but
Hurry up and yep,
something happened. Hold
go.
on. I gotta hit play. Here we go. Probably can't mute it now. Excuse me. Up, right? Or is it not?
I don't have my glasses on. I can't see.
That is just bizarre. Every one of you just disappeared, but I can hear weird noises. going on here too as well.
It's really
All right.
acting up. Now it's
Yeah,
really
because I was trying to show that, and you notice it wouldn't even let me show it. Like I said, when I got good stuff and it never fails, when I like it either disappears, like it just gets erased off my video storage somehow,
but
or
there
when I
but there
show it,
but there's a
it
truth for you. Like I call her up and I'm telling her about it, and she's like, look, and she shoots me the video, and it's this. Now look, I'm in PA. She's in Texas.
so true, Joe.
What do you
Sorry,
say?
Joe just said he's seen people change to like a total different entity, not just their
Oh,
voice and everything. Yeah,
yeah, it's
bizarre.
really yeah, and
Connie
you
said
know
she had
this
a
this
major frequency change just now in her left ear when I was trying to play that video. More than likely,
yeah.
yep, it's weird. Weird stuff
Yeah,
going on,
sometimes
guys.
that frequency is so um
Piercing.
but
It
I always
hurts.
know they're around. Yeah, what it just drowns out everything. And then you and I
Yes.
have talked about the echoing. All of a sudden it's almost like we're in a new, like we're taken
A
out of this
parallel
dimension.
universe or something. It's the weirdest thing,
We're
guys.
like taken out of this, like I already had that videos, like I rolled my damn car. But my car is okay. Like, but it's like I'm gone. I'm just not in this.
Feels
I
like you're
cannot
just gone
explain
for a
it to you.
second and then back. Yeah, or but you don't realize it.
Yep.
Joe, yes,
They
you're a
can do
great
whatever
guy.
they want. Here's the deal, like you know, in the spiritual world, time is irrelevant, people. A lot can happen in seconds. Time is our
Connie,
prison
share your
here, and
link, by the way. I'm sorry, Sheila. I'm trying to answer these questions at the same time. Yes, Connie, share your links in here as well. That way people can come back. Also, if they didn't get a chance to see them and click on it, it'll be there like forever, basically. So, all right, Sheila, go ahead. I'm sorry.
but time is irrelevant to the spiritual realm. It's our prison. So
They,
a
they know
lot
their
can
time's
happen in
limited, though.
seconds. Time is but I'm talking like if you were just think if time wasn't irrelevant in the spirit world, well, how long would eternity feel like? I don't think I would like it. It would seem to go
We
on
had to stay
forever,
like this.
right?
I'm out.
You
I'm
know what I
out.
mean? Because it's irrelevant, like
Hmm.
a lot can happen in seconds. Time is our prison. It only applies here. And
Yeah, you betcha. And I don't want to spend an eternity in hell. I know that much. Because this has felt close to
exactly.
hell, and I know this is I couldn't even hold a candle to what hell actually is. So
No,
yeah, it's time to
no,
get our acts together, guys. All of
no,
us.
exactly. Like this
So
is a time of you know, really
tribulation and
self-reflecting.
trials right now going on. So
Well, right now
praise
is a
God.
time of you know, you better get better with your patience. Even myself, patience
You
is the
betcha.
number one thing, and no, work on.
Yes,
You
been saying
gotta
that
look
all week.
inside yourself and reevaluate yourself. If you got any hate in you, you'll be
Yep.
turned away. And
Yep.
that's really hard to do when you're surrounded by what
When
you
you're
could
going through all this, and
consider.
trust me, my phone rings, and that's all I hear from people is how angry, how mad, how everything's bad, and I agree, it is. But I mean, that goes for all of us on every
But if
level.
you
We
really
have
want to
to.
turn things around, and I used to think this was a joke, but people used to tell me, surround yourself with love and joy. And let me tell you, people, I still find joy. Your joy might be different than mine. I find joy in the laughter of my grandchildren. I find joy sometimes laughing at myself. Um, Sometimes you have to make your own joy and find your own peace. And because the sadder that you are, and the more hateful, and the more angry, and the more impatient, and the more that you just keep looking at yesterday or whatever that makes you bitter or whatever, you're feeding the other side. You're making yourself more of a target. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't give them that. A lot of times people become bitter at
I
things that
told you this
you know,
week.
and
That's right.
they carry that for 10 years. Okay, but listen, I understand some things that people go through are terrible. Trust me, I've been through my fair share, like many. Not everybody goes through. I don't care what you want to call
The
it. I call it
spiritual,
tribulation.
horrible.
No,
Yeah,
I call it tribulation. Our lives have been tribulation,
you betcha.
and
Like I said, we were
but
born
here's
for
the
this. So
thing. Well, all the things that I went through prepared me for today. I couldn't have went through it. I could not survive this if I'd been coddled all my life. So thank you for everyone that helped
thank
me
you for the
be
hardships. They
who I
were
am
preparing us
today.
for the road. That's
Thank
right.
you. God knew what He was doing. He knew. But
Absolutely. And
I'm
the
telling.
Council of
But what I'm
Time,
trying to.
Michael says that constantly, and it's so
But
true.
what I'm trying to tell you though is, don't hold on to things. What happened yesterday?
I don't have anything to hold on
Forgive
to.
yourself and forgive them and move on, because your future
Yeah, buddy.
is your eternity, and that's what you need to be looking at,
That's right.
not
That's what you and I were
yesterday.
talking about. That whenever, every time we've talked, what your family's done hurts me for you, though. And I'm sorry
It's okay
because
though. I love them
I go
anyway.
through it too, but you go through it a lot because they're right there and they should know
Well,
better.
and I do a little something called that a lot of people don't, and I want to tell Lisa thank you. She gives me a lot of credit for it. A lot of us
She's
don't
a
hold on to our
good,
families.
loving mom and grandmother, let me tell you.
A lot of us let our families go. A lot, and I see why. I
Yeah.
see
But we
why,
still hold
because
on, don't we?
but I am defiantly not letting. I'm not letting go, even if
Good
they
girl.
are terrors, even if they don't have
Make
their
us
Jesus
cry every
moment, right?
day. You
But I
betcha.
do believe in this, and I believe in this. I want anyone that can see what's coming to remember this one thing. If you were made to see, and if you were made to hear, if you have the discernment that Jesus is on His way,
Hmm.
this is what's important. You may not be the one to get through to your family. They can't hear you,
Yeah. But we keep
but you
trying
must
either
keep.
way, just in
But no, no,
case.
no, no. Well, wait though. But you got to keep going. You know why?
Yeah.
Because someone else is waiting to hear it from you.
And you
Okay,
never know
and I
how the
need
Lord
you
is
to
working through you either. So,
and you and you may be the one to get through to my family. So you please keep going, because it may
yeah,
be
no,
your
that's
voice.
what I'm saying. We need to be here for each other as well because when we
Please.
see our brothers and sisters in pain, like when I see Sheila, I know what she gives and what she does. And just like Candy, I know what they give and do for their families and how much they love them. And Sheila's selfless and she's like me, she does it alone, completely alone. There's not a second half, there's no husband. It's just all on our shoulders. And I wish and I want, and if her kids ever are listening, and hopefully they will one day, but wish and pray and hope and want them to understand what an amazing, loving, kind, wonderful mother they have because she has went through
I
so much, and to take that into consideration and see how she still rose above that. She didn't claim to be perfect. I didn't claim to be perfect. None of us are perfect, but damn, we're trying every day, and it is
I
so
I have told my
so.
children that you may not see it. You may
You'll
not
see
see
it
me
one day.
anymore. But
You'll
I
see
am
it
in
one
the fight of my life right now. And what
day.
keeps
Yeah,
me going is all of you. This is the hardest
that's what
season of my
keeps me
life.
going.
But every step
These
of the way, it's
threads
for
here.
you. It's it's for
Yes,
you.
ma'am.
And someday, maybe I won't get through to them. Maybe someone else won't even get through to them. I don't know. I don't know.
We only
It's not
know
my
whatever
place
the
to
Lord's
know.
will be,
But
right?
you will stand in front of God someday. And then you'll understand that every step I took,
So Sheila,
it
I
was
was
for
trying
you.
to, because you guys, you all know I wrote Candy a song, and I also wrote Sheila a song, and I thought it was on here, but I'm not seeing. I know for sure it's on the Facebook though, so
Oh,
I was
you
gonna try
did.
to.
You did write me a song. Nobody has ever wrote me a song before. She touched my life. She really.
I don't, I don't even know where it came from. It's just like when when the Lord moves your soul and your spirit towards something. I don't think I wrote that. Those words kind of like God. I think God works through people. I really do, because I'm not that talented and I can't sing. First of all, I'm not like, my singing is bleh. It's
Yes,
not
you
about
can.
that. But the words are, those are godly, loving words that He knows you are, and I know you are too. But I'm not that talented that I can't. I guess what I'm saying is, Sheila, everything is seen by God and known by God, and He gives it one way or the other in order for you to see it. And I mean, I'm telling you right now that He has seen your struggles. He sees them every day, and He loves you so much. Man, I'll tell you, I can't even believe like some of the stuff you and Candy both have. I think, I've been through a lot, but I don't even want to like. I couldn't hold a
But
torch because I
we serve
know what pain I've seen with you guys and or gals, and you guys are so. I just love you. I'm so
okay,
proud of
but
you.
we serve a really good God, and
Yes,
even when it's in the deepest of my pain, and that's when it really counts the most. That's when you need
that's
to
right.
pray. You got to praise Him the most,
Praise
because
Him
let
in the
me tell you,
storm. Praise Him in the rain. That's
I
right.
couldn't survive these storms if God was not in control.
Right, sister. That's exactly right.
Let go of the
Um,
wheel, right? Let go,
I'm
let go.
Jesus, take the wheel. That's right. And then praise Him
Amen.
in the
Yes,
storm. Praise Him in the
yes.
storm every chance you get. But why can I not pull up Facebook on this now? Now it's not even going to let me
Well,
do
it's
that. I was
not
going
gonna
to show
let
it.
you. It's not
So
gonna
you could
let you.
probably, can you pull it up from your side?
I don't
Because you
listen.
can
I'm afraid to
actually,
touch my thing. I'm
it'll
afraid
allow
to
you to
touch.
share it as well. Ooh,
If
this
I
is so
touch this thing and I mess us up, then what? Because that last time we keep getting
You just log right
disconnected.
back in because it will just bring you right back in. You can't mess it up. Trust
You
me.
can't find it on your end.
It
I
pulled up
am
a little
so
like size
computer.
that it's not
I'm
pulling.
so
It's not
I'm
working.
so computer illiterate.
I'll walk
Oh,
you
where's
through
my
it, sunshine.
glasses? All
Like,
right. Well, let me find.
I can walk you through
First it means glasses, and I don't know where are my glasses.
it. This is
Here
just
we are.
crazy that it
See,
won't let me do
look, they go.
anything.
Listen, I'm going to tell you something. I laugh at myself, and I'm kind of laugh at God. Not laugh at God, but please, he picked a
What's
lot.
happening?
Let me tell you, a lot. What I mean is, I can't chew gum and tie my shoe, or I can't chew my gum and walk at the same time without
I
falling
can.
over. So why in the world would he choose me for such a fight? Which,
He chose all of
you
us for
know,
such a fight. Let me tell you,
let me tell you,
every one of you.
we are at the bottom of the lot.
We are
And
the.
I don't
I'm
mean
sorry.
we really are. But
No,
but here's the thing.
God
You
chose
gotta
us for a
know.
reason. He
Absolutely,
chose all of you
absolutely. But
guys. He
when
knows.
but here's the thing. So it says in the Bible, how's it go? And I've said this to you a million times, and it's just leaving me right now. Um, how's he say this?
Computer's doing
Hold
here.
on, Lisa. Hold on. It's coming
No,
to
I'm
me.
like, my computer's messing up. Oh, sorry.
Okay, it's
My
all right. Well, my
computer's
brain
not.
is, and that's my computer. So he says, in the he God judges a man by his heart. So when he chooses someone, I'm not pulling the verse up out of my head right now. Usually I can quote it like that, but it's just not gonna come to me. But when he chooses someone, it's not by man's standards. It's by his, so that he can, what is it? So that
Yeah.
oh, I cannot, so that we cannot boast. It becomes a miracle because the least likely is who he chooses. If you would go to my family and say, which of the family should God choose? You know what? None of my family would have picked me for this moment. Um,
No, I
and it's kind
neither.
of,
I neither, girl.
but that's how he does it, because it's by his standards, so that they can call it a miracle.
Yeah.
Um,
Yep.
and I'm going to tell
Exactly.
you, a lot of us have had rough lives. But you gotta, Okay, like if I was going to pick a fight, right? Do I want the polyester press, broomstick up their ass, sitting in a pew,
Yeah.
judging
Oh, I'm
everybody
sorry.
person?
Just kidding.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm being
Yes,
honest here. Do
I know.
no
Me
wrong,
too.
look down on everybody, or do you want a person that can
Right.
recognize that devil? They've gone toe to toe with them already,
Mm-hmm.
but they still have a loving heart,
That's right.
and that's who that's who he chose. We have to know the devil to fight the devil. You got to recognize that shit.
You exactly, and that's what I wish. I always try to tell everyone. I hope you realize, that's what it is about you all.
So if you're
And
sitting
Kim
there and you're
Blanchard,
going, well, I was a druggie, or
I want to
I
say
was
hi
an
to Kim real
alcoholic, or
quick.
I had an abortion, or I had this or that, or I did this. It doesn't matter. Now you know that sin. You recognize that bullshit.
That's
You
right.
see that,
Right.
and now you know. You go toe to toe,
Yep.
okay? Because
That's
that
right.
polyester person judging in the church don't know nothing about that.
You
Okay, so
betcha.
God
And the
is picking
churches
his
are
army.
buildings that I don't even know anymore.
He's the God is picking his army that knows how to go toe to toe.
Mhm.
So they've already been there. And we're not letting
Yeah.
nobody behind. We have a job to do.
Right.
And the job is to, that means you got to face the shit. I mean, you got
I
to
just want to say hi to
face and
Kim
use your
Blanchard really
authority.
quick. Hi, Kim. Hi, Kim. Hi,
Hello?
Kim. I just want to say hi, Kim, real quick. She's here with us
But you
too,
got
so
to
I just
you
wanted
you
to
got to
not.
know your enemy. You got to know your enemy and you got to use your authority. You do have an authority and you need to use it. Your authority is in Christ. Without
Yep.
him, you're nothing.
Without
Get to know
him,
your
I am
knees real
nothing.
well. It's not your weapons, people. Know your knees real well. You would be surprised how powerful you are. In him.
Yeah.
Without him, we're nothing.
Yep. That's a
That's all
beautiful
I got to
song
say
too,
on
by the
that.
way. Yeah. Hi, Kim Blanchard. Hello. I wasn't ignoring you. I promise. And last week
No,
too,
I
or
talk
the
a
other.
lot. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, I just wanted to tell her hi because last week she kind of got cut off too, and then
Oh,
she had to
I'm
go, and I
so
didn't get to
sorry.
say bye. And I didn't get to say bye, so I just wanted to tell her bye, really, or hello, not bye. I think I got the Facebook to work finally, but um, I just was trying to pull up on your page because I don't know what the heck. It doesn't want me to find anything, but I think I might have found it, maybe, possibly.
So that's how you
Just
want to close this out with the song that you did for me? That's
yeah,
beautiful.
that I want people to know who you are because it has some beautiful pictures of your family and your grandbabies that you
Yeah,
watch
and who I
every
was
day.
before, and who I was before, and who I am now.
No, and the beautiful, strong warrior woman you are now. I
And
guess,
I love you,
but the
Lisa.
grandbabies and what you give is, you need to give yourself lots of credit because it's not an easy job. And the little ones are hard. We love them so much, but man, we're getting older and that energy goes, and it's like it's hard.
Well, and
So, but
sometimes, we don't get a lot of sleep. These things aren't playing.
rare occasion. That's
And
right.
so I let you
Yeah,
go with
for
that.
sure,
I guess
for
stay
sure.
on till the
It's
song
so
finishes.
you can just
Is that what you're going to do? Do I
yeah,
stay on till the
exactly.
song
But
finishes?
it's giving me some
Okay.
yes. It's just but here's the deal. I'm trying to pull it up, and it's using a whole different like open or an area in the internet where I don't know if it's going to let me share from this. I'm going to try. Let's see what we can
Well, all right.
do
Well,
here.
go ahead and
But I'm
try.
still
Just
trying to find the
let's see what
song. Is what
happens.
I'm getting at. The song is what I'm trying to find the month. What month was that? Do you remember? It was like two
This was
months ago
last
or
month.
so. Or
2 months ago. 2 months ago. At the end of
see,
2 months ago. Let me see if I can find it on my
but
phone.
I'm looking for it. Yeah, because I can't
Oh
find
boy. Why don't you go to what we
it.
share? Why can't we go to what we share? Why can't you do that?
because
I
I
think you
can't.
sent it to
It's got
me
a tiny little thing. I can barely see it. Like that's what I'm
on
trying
my
to
phone.
say.
Oh wait, just wait. Let me see. I'm going on my phone, but I
Wait, how
don't
do
know
you
what
go to
that's
what you
going to do. Our
share? How do you
feedback.
do that?
I don't
How
know.
do you find
Don't
what you
ask me.
share?
Uh,
I'm not a big
go
Facebook
to my.
person, so I don't know really.
Okay, hold on. I'm not either, but just wait a minute. Let me see what I can find. I think it's like save videos, or how'd you send it to me? You just tagged me in it.
It's in video. I
Oh,
mean,
so can't
I
we
just put it on
search
a
it?
platform.
Okay, wait, just wait.
Yeah,
Search
I would
Lisa. I'm
guess
gonna go like.
so. Usually, like, okay,
I
so
don't know. I'm trying here.
this is the weirdest thing. But I mean, I'm not even on the same platform because it's giving me like the teeniest little screen to see. It's super strange.
I'm
Like,
trying.
wait, videos. I'm gonna go to the videos. Wouldn't be under your
Go
videos,
to
would it? Never
videos.
mind.
It might
No,
be.
because that's your
Go. Yeah.
videos.
Because I think I saved it.
I just don't know how long ago it was, and I'm having to scroll. And you must have posted
Oh no.
some quite a bit because I can't find it. I'm like still scrolling, and I'm only in a day ago, and
All right, hold
like
on a minute.
24.
Well, I post up a lot of crap.
Before he died,
Hold
Billy
on.
Graham was
I'm gonna look up Lisa Hicks.
Yeah, it's weird. Usually you can do that, and it'll show that mutual, but just don't know what's going
No.
on anymore in life.
This is terrible. We got all these people waiting. I really
Yeah,
don't want them
I
to
just
have to
like
sit here and
I
wait.
can't find it on yours because I mean I'm still scrolling. And I'm only on
and when
day
his plane
2,
erupted.
so on your page
Look, go
anyway.
back like 2 months. Can't you scroll back faster?
No, I mean like you have that many, that many posts that you put
I
out.
know,
It's
I
like
do. I have a
it's
lot of
still
posts.
loading and then like putting it back
But it
out.
should be able to say, like, if you go down here, right, it should go where
It's
you
still
can
loading
see
as I
what two people
go.
share.
Where at? Where do you
Listen,
go?
go to like in your
Didn't know you could do that.
settings, and it'll be like it'll show you like what two people share.
I had no idea you could do that. Still don't know how though. Yes, I don't get on here a lot to like figure that. Okay, friends. Search for friends and people you may know. Nope, that's not it. But I know I had put it other places. That's what's weird.
Yeah, you did. I think. What if I send it
I
to
had
your
it on
email right now?
YouTube and I can't find it anywhere.
That's so weird. What if I
Yeah, and I just don't know how I can figure out
You
what
sent it
friends
to
share
my
between. You
son.
guys know
You sent it to my son. Do you remember that?
him too? Yeah, yeah. Well, I tagged him in it. Yeah, or yeah, no, I sent it to him too.
You sent it
What's
to him
his name?
first to make sure.
How do you spell his
Dominic
name again?
Santor.
The Santor.
D
Yep,
O
that's what I was
M
like. That's the one I can
S
never
A
remember.
N
Is the,
SANTORE.
got it. And that's like for see, I have a Dominic Sodalak that I have on here too, so that's why it always gets confusing. Where? Oh, it's not coming. Why is his not coming out now? There it is. Maybe so he doesn't post very much. Maybe it'll come up right away. Maybe.
Not too much.
Okay, let's see if I can find it then. Quicker than. That was July 14th, so maybe I'm getting closer. Maybe not either. Wait, that's July still.
It was back in
Well,
June.
he's posted more than he did, so that's good.
Yeah, he's getting happy.
Yeah, you can tell that. That's awesome. I just still scrolling, so that's so weird. It's just like, and the computer just has to like reload. And wait, maybe I'm getting there. Let's see what month are we in here? And oh, it's June 27th. We're getting closer, maybe. It's around my birthday. Well, a little after my birthday. No, it was before my birthday, wasn't it?
It was before your birthday.
Yeah,
She went
for
away.
sure.
So it was
Yeah, that's
before your
right.
birthday.
I flew to Oregon the day of on the 24th. I flew away. Let's see. Okay, I'm still in
Oh, I
June
bet we're
now, so
losing
I
everybody
think it
on
was
that.
May, if I was not mistaken.
Yeah,
So weird though, because like it popped right up the other day with no problem. So that's what's really weird.
of course.
It's like all of a sudden there's
Of
nothing.
course. But I'm sure that we're losing everybody at this point. They're like, okay, they
No, they're
can't
still
find the
there.
video.
They are still there, but I know if you can get to May in yours, like it should be like if you comment on it, if you find it in yours and comment, I
Okay,
can
let
pull it
me
right up.
see.
But I'm still in his, and I can't even
My
get to
phone is
May
dead.
here.
I can't do it.
Okay, yeah. Then
Here we
I can
go.
play it from my phone, though. I guess I didn't even think about that.
Why don't you do it that way?
So-
So these people don't. Oh my gosh, what happened to you?
What? What happened to me? Did something happen to me? No. Yeah. Hi, Argo. How are you tonight? I hope you're doing okay. Sheila, I don't hear you anymore. All right. Well, Kim's still here.
I'm
I think
here.
everyone's still here.
I'm
Okay.
here.
Yeah, I'm showing everyone's still here. Love you so much, Kim. I'm
This is
sorry, I'm getting attacked
ridiculous.
again. I'm
Okay,
sorry. I am keep getting these coughing fits every time I do podcasts like
I
these.
know. I go through it.
It feels like something just starts choking my neck. Okay, I'm fine. I'm gonna live. It's not a big deal. Some days I wish I didn't, but who's counting?
I
Um,
feel you.
yeah, that's just everything's so weird right now. I could have sworn, Sheila, that was on. Like, it's so stinking weird. But I'm gonna pull it up this way. I think I can do it this way. So it's just like, what is going on? Why is everything got to be so hard all the time? Okay, wait. Oh,
But she
what?
really did a great job on this. And
It was like it was the pictures and it was your life that I thought was just so cool. That's what I mean, it shows the kind of beautiful human that she is, and that's why I wish I could get on the big screen here. It's like, what is going on here? Even if I could just tag myself in it from this phone, I could pull it up on there. But the computer's being ever since I tried to show that video of the that orb, it just kind of locked
yeah,
up on me. So,
of
okay, I'm
course it
still
did.
scrolling. No, I'm still in July on yours. Dang, you got lots of posts, but they're good ones. You guys should check her
Girl, I
Facebook.
don't
She
mess
has some
around.
great sky stuff. Her and Connie both have some really great sky stuff. I used to do that all the time, and I just like something got so because it's so all the time. It's just like it never ends, does it? Just
No.
every day it's out there, and it's just like, can it get any weirder? And then it does. So okay, I'm in May. I'm getting there. I think I'm getting there. Wait, is that nope? But I'm getting there. I can't remember how you find out like what two friends shared between each other. I know there's a way, but I don't remember how to do it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, I've done it before. I think it was an accident though, like total accident probably. Um, I got to be getting closer. Maybe it wasn't May. Nope. Why? Okay, no, I'm in June, not in May. Still in June. Still scrolling. Um,
Just
still in
hang in
June.
there, guys.
I've only been
Her
like,
song is beautiful. It's
I'm just
not
doing
really not
this,
about
and
me,
it's
but
still June. Like nothing's. It's like only one day is going by at a time. Like
can
this is.
you can you just do it from your phone so these
That's
people
what
don't
I'm
have to look?
on. I'm trying to find it from my phone.
Oh
Like
my
I thought that would be
gosh! Oh
easier,
my gosh!
but I mean, I was just in June 14th. This is just June 15th, and I've been doing this forever. So that's how many posts there are. So I'm getting there, I think. But this is. Wonder if I could just type in like Sheila and Lisa. I don't know how you do that.
We're, I don't know.
I go to my page. I think I go to my page maybe and do it. Let me try that.
Yeah.
Maybe. No, it just pulled you right back up again. So Videos. I'm gonna check your videos just in case, but I doubt it's in your videos. So this is just so stupid. I swear. Maybe I'm just having a really stupid blonde moment, or
Nah, I don't know that it's really all that.
I mean,
I mean,
I'm
as it
telling you.
is, I've had to wear these silly headphones so that we didn't have that squeal. And I
Yeah,
hate anything
that was
covering
weird.
my
The speaker,
ears.
Argo could have probably fixed that. And
But I
he's really
hate
smart with
anything like,
cameras and like any of this equipment. I'm sure he could have. Okay, let me see what month this is here. I'm gonna see if I can just find it in my actual albums, which is just stupid because it should be there. Okay, I'm in May already in my album, so it's got to be somewhere in here. It's just dumb as all get out. Okay, I think it's gotta be close. I'm looking for like because I know the video starts with "She Could Move Mountains" is what it's called. It's just weird that it should have like popped right up.
well, of course, but you see, you didn't want it before.
I thought it was on I know it was on my YouTube channel, but I can't find it there either. It's called "She Could." Have you guys seen that? "She Could Move Mountains." Should have been somewhere on there.
I don't know if I can pull anything up on my
I
phone
just
to
don't
give you
know
an
why.
exact date.
Like,
Just let me see. Let me see, because this is taking too long.
I
And I feel
agree.
like we're going to lose people. Hold on.
I don't know. They either love us or they don't. They gotta go. They gotta go. But yeah.
Okay.
They don't. It doesn't mean they don't love us. I mean, they gotta go.
I
They gotta
know
go.
that. Listen, I'm going to go to my messenger, right? And I'm going to go to, I send it to my aunt or my uncle, and I don't send them very much. So whatever that date would be, right? It's around that time, okay?
I just don't remember the month. It just seemed like it was
Just
just
wait.
yesterday,
I'm
but I
going to
know it's
tell
been
you.
longer.
I'm going to, I'm going to tell you.
It's like I way to hold on to things, least, right?
Okay, here we go. Uncle Jim, or even my Aunt Donna. We don't text too much.
Yeah, because I mean, there's just so many. Even on your son's page, he must post. He does post quite a bit. Because I can't. It's like I'm still scrolling and scrolling and scrolling.
My sweetest friend wrote this for me, May 20th.
You found it? Or if you
Yes.
can forward it to me, then I can put it, or just tag
To
me in it.
your Facebook? No, I'm on the messages, text messages. I'll
Yeah.
share it
Okay.
with you. Okay, so it's going to
Yeah.
come to your phone.
However you want to do it.
Boy, I
It's
wish
funny.
we
I
would
don't
have
know
been
where it is.
prepared for this. I wish we would have been a little more prepared, okay?
Yeah, well, it's always raw and
Okay,
live for
there it
sure.
goes, Lisa.
I
It
wish I
sure
had
is.
time
There you
to
go.
for anything at work and then barely
No,
sleep.
no, I mean, I just wish that we would have been prepared for it.
I got
So
it.
there you
Okay.
go.
Yeah. Okay. I think we did this, and thank you, Sheila. You did this, I should say. And now I
No,
was
I
just gonna
didn't.
try to. I was gonna try to just email it, and that way I can just put it up. Let's see if it'll let me do that. It should. Okay. I think I just emailed it to myself. I always say, I think, I think, I think. I don't know what I think anymore, but yeah, I think I did. So going to my email here. No, I'm not leaving the site. I'm not leaving the site. I'm staying around. Stop it already. Bossy. Okay. Sorry, I'm talking to my life. All right. I think, fingers
So
crossed, it's coming up. It's funny. It's just like all of a sudden everything just got like really hard to do all of a sudden, but it always is like,
it's okay because
sincerely
you just
is.
can't give up.
You're not going to believe this. It's not. I'm going to play it from the phone, dang it. I'm going to have to.
All right. Be
Because
stubborn and do it.
it's like, no, you guys
One
can't
way
hear
or
it.
the
That's what it's
other.
pretty much. What's that? Let's
One
try
way or
here.
the other.
Hold
You
on.
just do what you got to do.
I'm just gonna. Here we go. Use code.
You can
Okay,
take me
fine.
off of there and then just
It's making
do your phone.
no account. It's not. You can't just tag me in it when you click on it because it's saying no account found because you basically sent me your account or something.
Oh my God, this is just
This is great.
ridiculous.
Yeah, it's giving me
God
your phone
help
number
us.
and your login stuff. You're gonna have to just say hi in the comment on it, and it'll tag me on it.
I can't.
It'll
Well,
alert
let
me.
me click on it. Okay, hold on.
This is
Let me
crazy.
see. I can't because it's yours.
You can
Look,
play it. You
look.
play it.
Okay. All right, hold on, hold on. Let me.
Oh,
No,
that's
whoa, whoa,
so
whoa, whoa,
bad.
whoa. Stop, stop, stop.
Never mind.
How do I make it bigger? I can't
Yeah,
because it's
it's
yours. It says Lisa Lake. Can I send it to you on a message? No, I can't because but it's under you. Look, can you
I
see?
don't know.
Can you see?
See what?
It's under you.
Well, did you tag me or something? I mean,
I can't tag
mention
you.
me.
Oh,
No,
wait, add a comment. Yes, I can.
that's. I
Yes,
mean,
I
that's
can.
all I
Hold
need
on.
you to do because then when it comes up, then I can see it.
Lisa. Okay, okay, okay. I'm a silly girl. There you go. There you
Okay.
go.
All right. 1 second. I'm gonna pull it up on this side too. So I think I
This
can
is
do
the
this now.
craziest thing. I am sorry, everyone. I am really sorry.
I'm clueless right now. It's my fault, but I'm telling you what. Some days I'm just like I forget how to walk and talk, but this was actually put in a lot of places. That's what's weird. Is like it's just like it would just buried or disappeared or something. Okay, but I do have it in your comment. Going here to the notification, and then there it is. And now the question is it going to let me share it? Because I'm in Microsoft Edge. The only way I could open Facebook was in Microsoft Edge, but I'm actually using Google Chrome for this restream. So that's where the issue lies. Let me see if it'll let me do it though. If not, it will just be from my phone. It's great. This is so funny. I literally am just mind blown. So Facebook on Google Chrome comes up like a miniature little, like it's the tiniest little thing. Like the whole, like my whole page is just little tiny. I can hardly see it on Google Chrome. I don't know if probably because I needed to install it or something. But yeah, that ain't gonna work. So crap. Like wait, it's okay. It's all right. It's all right. At least just woosah it out. Woosah. We're just gonna do that. I'm just gonna play it from right here, and I'm
Lisa.
going to put it to the microphone so it doesn't
Okay.
sound so bad. So, okay, so here we go. I'm going to just make myself big for a minute, and then, ooh. She works at the dawn, eyes heavy with years. It's too bad that they can't see it. Memories of the past, flood her eyes with tears. And though she's not perfect, she loves endlessly. And all that she wants is for her children to see that she would move mountains, she'd cross over the ocean, she'd bring them to safety in one single motion. And late night she weeps for the time that is gone, and she can't understand where did she go wrong. Her sweet grandchildren must delight. Even through struggles, she holds them all tight. Tears in the mirror, time's taking its toll. But her life with those children is what makes her whole. Her heart shook through the years worn, but her love for them never be torn. Lucky she's there to keep them safe. Though she's just long for their love. That one day their eyes might see. But now she's grown older, and all time is flown. But her love for them has only grown. She climbed every mountain, crossed over the oceans, battled the demons in one single motion. Though they may not see it now, she leaves a legacy. Because every storm she's battled, she's still loved endlessly. Memories of the past flood her eyes with tears. Although she's not perfect, she loves endlessly. All that she wants, all that she's lost, is for her children to see. She moved mountains, she crossed every ocean. She bring them to safety in one single ocean. Late night she weeps, for the time is gone. She can't understand. Where did she go wrong? Her sweet grandchildren, her heart still light. Even through struggles, she holds them all tight. Tears in the mirror, time's taken its toll. But her love for those children is what makes her whole. Her heart is chill through the years it's worn. But her love for them can never be torn. She fights her own demons all night and all day. With the monsters that lure her won't stay away. They do not realize that they're lucky she's there to keep them safe from life's biggest nightmare. No one sees the pain or the scars that she hides. She knows no one listens. There's no one in which she can confide. And though she's not perfect, she never claimed to be. She just longed for their love, and that one day their eyes might see. Now she's grown older, and your time has flown. But her love for them has only grown. She climbed every mountain, crossed over the oceans, battled demons in one single motion. And though they may not see it now, she leaves a legacy. Because every storm that she's battled, she's still loved endlessly. She wakes up at dawn, eyes heavy with years. Now, after all that, then I just remembered it was on TikTok, not YouTube.
Oh, well, I don't have TikTok. Why don't we end this?
Well, I mean, I thought I put it on
And,
both.
But
Uh-oh. You got your earphones out, or maybe, yeah. It's
no,
okay,
I've
though.
got
I
'em
think
in.
you're
Can you
good
hear me?
for tonight now, right?
Yeah, I
I
think
just
so. Why don't
want
you
you to know, though, that
you know the
describes the
crazy,
woman
you know
to a
the
T, guys. Like, that's the woman she is, was, will always be, but she's so much stronger now. So she's much to be admired. All of you guys are. All of you guys and gals are
we
so much to
everybody,
be admired.
including you, Lisa. Don't cut yourself short, please. You're my hero.
I've always
I've
been the
told you
tall
that a
girl.
million times.
I'm just kidding. Not like that, though. Yeah, no,
You're my
thank you. I
hero.
appreciate that. I just
All
know
right.
that we have reason, we have purpose, and we got to let our light shine every day and have the strength of a lion and the love of a lamb and be ready. right?
All right. Well, you call me afterwards. Okay.
I will. All right, guys. Love you guys.
All right.
Thank you for being here and the patience. And
Good
y'all have
night.
a